Ocean's 11 inches. It doesn't matter. It's so stupid.
Right.
Devil's bagpipe.
Devil's bagpipe.
Right. Whatever. Hey, the United States has reinstated the federal death penalty.
Oh, cool.
So, hey, after 16 years, it's been off the table. But what's his name? Bill Barr. Is that his name? The Attorney General? Bill Barr. Bill Barr.
Yeah.
He reinstated the federal death penalty.
Are we going to get public
And they're going to
executions?
they're killing people right away. These guys really wanted to get some dudes in the ground. And so they are...
Like, we got to kill these guys before Trump pardons them.
Right.
That's right.
There's some bad guys in here. We got to make sure they're dead so he can't set them free.
Yeah. They said that there are 5 death row... 5 people that they're putting on death row immediately or whatever. They want to get them under the new statutes. Last federal execution was 2003.
Would you go see an execution if it was like public?
No.
I feel like I've seen an execution. I watched that Faces of Death movie in the 80s. I saw an execution.
Would,
But
I'm
you go
saying
live,
in
though.
person. Would you
If
go
they're going to hang
see
somebody
a
downtown.
public execution?
That would haunt me.
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Sure.
You'd be
No.
able to handle that?
Only if I could get a good spot.
I feel like everyone by now has seen something that would kind of inoculate them to being completely freaked out
I
by
couldn't
public
do it.
execution. Okay, what's the manner of execution?
I would say, well, what do they do? Electric chair, yeah?
No, well, I mean, if you're doing
There's-
a public one, you can probably do something
Hanging?
like a hanging or a beheading.
Stoning?
I mean, they only stopped hanging as an option in Texas like a decade ago, I think. You could still go old school in
I
Texas.
feel like I could watch...
Firing squad.
I could watch a
firing
lethal
squad?
injection because it's like they're going to sleep. I can talk myself into that. But
Ugh,
to watch
boring,
someone
though.
hang or get beheaded or something, no way.
How long ago was the firing squad in Texas?
That's like...
Well, yeah, I don't mean recently. I mean, but I think Texas hung, if you'll pardon the pun, I think they hung on to hangings longer than anybody else.
I'm just saying firing
They were
squad.
still
That's
doing
intense.
like guillotines, I think, in France till like the 70s.
Really?
The
Yeah.
1870s?
That's where you put
No,
your head
like
in
the
the thing and it chops
1970s.
it off? In
Yeah.
the wood block? You put your head in the wood block?
At least it's clean.
Did you
though.
just ask what a guillotine is?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was
He's
called.
a college graduate, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
See, there's your
Firing
firing
squad.
squad. How do you like that?
All right. Public
I couldn't do it.
execution, it depends on what the crime is, who the
No.
person they're killing.
So you don't know the person.
Okay, I don't know the person.
They
What was the crime?
raped,
they put the-
raped and murdered a kid.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to that.
You're going to go watch it?
Yeah.
I have no interest in seeing someone suffer or die.
I want to see them. I want to know that they're dead, but I couldn't watch it. It would haunt me forever.
Well, it depends. There are
Did he
people.
also put his finger over the glass at Chipotle?
Yes.
Because then I'll dance on his grave. I'll be like, hey, give me that axe. I'll cut
Let
his
me
head off.
do it.
Maybe
Yeah.
if
You'll exhume the body.
Yeah.
Murder him again and put them back in the ground. Make sure that there are no ghosts coming out.
Head
of
on a
them.
pike to send a message to everybody outside of every
Oh,
Chipotle.
the hillside.
If I see your finger over that glass, this is going to be you.
Okay,
Did that in Game of Thrones.
I'll give you a scenario, though.
Works.
Okay, there's 2 things. One, if someone killed your family member and they were being put to death, you would probably go, right?
But again,
which family member?
this all
Maybe.
depends on if you are pro or against the death penalty.
But Bill said he would go.
That's where it starts. So we're all agreeing that like we don't care. Or
I
Yeah.
also need a good seat, too. I'm not sitting with the peasants.
Okay, so you would go if someone killed
You don't
your
want to
family
be in the
member.
back of the crowd at a
Right.
public
Yeah, but like,
execution.
what's
I can
happening
see
up
that.
there? I can't
No.
even see.
Right.
But now with the technology we have a Jumbotron.
Well, I'm sure we'd have
They'll
like an
probably have,
iHeartMedia
they-
suite or something. Where it's just
Yeah,
like-
but good luck me getting in there. I don't know the totem pole around here.
Second scenario would be if it was one of your family members that was being put to death, would you go?
Same scenario. What did he do? Or her?
Okay, he touched.
well, to get the death penalty, you have to murder somebody, right? You have to kill somebody.
You have to kill somebody. So
It doesn't matter the way. Is that there's not another crime that you get the death penalty for? Is there? Other than
All right,
murder?
I'm not as worried about my seat for that one.
okay, but you would go.
I mean,
But it has to be a capital offense.
You
so
guys
it's
are all the ones
usually
that
murder.
like going places,
you know.
especially you, Mary. You
What?
love going out to places where there's a lot of people.
I like crowds, but not at like the expense of a human life. I mean, I'm not into that. And I'm saying, even if they are scum of the earth people, I just don't think that I could watch it. I would feel better knowing that they're gone.
Do they have a bar?
So
I have
you're-
a harder time hearing it.
But this is also, there's an element of speed. What you're saying is you don't want to see someone lose their life quickly. You don't walk up to people who are smoking and go, "Hey, now
Death
get
penalty.
off." Well, no, because they're killing themselves
and they're
slowly.
doing it on their own.
They're doing it slowly.
They're doing it on their own.
You
They
don't
can
want to
do
see it
that.
happen quickly, is what you're saying.
I don't
go
want
to
to
suicide?
see. I don't want to see a life being ended immediately. Yeah, so I guess the quickness of it, like someone is alive in front of me 1 second,
you said you're
and
cool
the
with
next
the
second they're not.
You're cool with the lethal injection.
I
'cause
know. I
it's-
didn't say it was cool. That I said I could probably handle that. That's like not really any suffering. That's not a broken neck and hanging there. That's
No,
not
but there's
a
also
beheading.
There's also nothing to see either. If you hang and break your neck, you're dead right there.
What if Luke Bryan was playing at the execution?
No, I'm not going to that. Is he playing before, after, or during?
Before, after, and during. Well, he plays more after because if he did it before, the crowd would want to kill themselves. And they can't. There's no infrastructure to sustain that. So
I think that's where my issue lies. Facing my own mortality through seeing someone else die. That I can't handle that.
okay, I would go.
No matter what the manner is.
Don't care.
Even if it's firing squad, most violent thing they could do.
I'm just looking
That's
for
not the most
entertainment.
violent.
No.
You think firing squad's the most violent thing they could do?
It's the most
They could
theatrical.
They could pin you to a wall and release a pack of pit bulls on you.
Yeah.
Also from Game of Thrones. I think you'd like this show.
There
if
you
you
go.
watched it.
They could pour a giant cauldron of hot silver over your head.
See?
That was cold.
Would you be able to watch like a fight?
Oh yeah.
Like a fight to the death? Oh no, there's
Like
no way.
Gladiator?
Yeah. Like where two people, these are both convicted murderers, and they have to fight, and one of them gets to leave. One
Like
of them's
Highlander,
pardoned.
two
yeah.
men later, one
One of
man
them
lives.
lives. Pardoned?
One of them's pardoned. Whoever lives is pardoned. Whoever dies is dead.
I don't know if I like the guy that wins.
Or he gets
Getting
life in
pardoned.
prison. Whatever. He's not
Yeah.
gonna die.
Does he have to
Could
fight
you
again?
watch? Could you watch someone try to kill another person with their not fist fight drunk at a bar? They are trying to end another human's life.
But they're
You
both
could watch that.
But
I mean,
they're
it
both
might take
already
some getting used to, but I feel like I could do it.
Yeah.
You could
Give me
watch
a-
that.
They're both already murderers.
But I'm
they're doing
saying-
what they do best.
I understand. Well, no, they didn't do it
And
best
they-
because then they wouldn't have gotten caught.
And
if they did it
they
best.
died doing what they loved.
I couldn't watch. I really could not watch that. I could not watch someone taking someone else's life. I couldn't do it, regardless of the situation.
I
Like
think
when
I'm so
they-
desensitized from movies and stuff like that I'd be like, yo,
But you say that, but it's not real. I mean, are you comfortable watching a fist fight?
yeah.
You are? When
Watching
stuff
a
like,
fist fight?
Like people fighting outside of a bar or something, it makes me so uncomfortable I have to
I
leave.
understand. There's anxiety there because you're like, oh, I don't want to. Yeah, I
Well, it's not
understand
even
that.
like I don't want to get involved. It's like, what are you guys doing? Like, why are, I don't know.
I guess because
Yeah,
I'm
Chin
not
down,
comfortable with
stupid.
violence.
I've seen people get shot, so I feel like it's.
I have not.
I feel like in real life, it's way more mundane than you think it's going to be.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So it's never like,
Yeah, you're right, Alan.
A
We're
fight to
gonna
the
need
death?
some weapons.
I'm just saying.
Just
It's,
the brutality of it is,
So the Attorney General has reinstituted the federal death penalty, and they've got 5 people that they want to fast track. People who have been convicted of murdering and in some cases torturing and raping the most vulnerable in our society, children and the elderly. Oh my God. Like we care about children. That is hilarious.
Or the
Oh,
elderly.
Bill Barr suddenly, when it comes to killing adults, cares about children. Fantastic. Well, there you go. I don't know who these 5 guys are. They've kept their names out of it. But
They got
maybe.
opened a burger joint, I heard.